up, everybody? I'm Nate. Welcome back to the Sparklin house. We are starting on this front hallway. So I'll have a look around here. There used to be a gravity-fed register right there. And here, there had been, as you might recall from earlier videos, there was a bathtub right here in the hall, or a shower. And so this floor is all torn up under here. And then there had been a sink at one point here, and you can see this is sunken in quite a ways. So this is gonna need repaired. And then right here, more of the, I think this is a cold air return for the furnace, which used to be right below here. And then on this side, there used to be a wall right here. And this used to be a closet that was under the stairwell. And as you can see, there was a toilet stool right here, but the bathroom was out here in the hallway. We also, here you can see a couple cool finds that we had recently. This is an old cast iron sink, enamel coated, and then that's a cool lampshade. So those will be taken out of here. And then what we're gonna end up doing, this floor in here is just too damaged for us to keep it as is and just rehab it. We could leave a lot of it here and just try to patch things in. I think it's gonna be more effective for us to use the material that's here, pull it up, and then we've got a whole bunch of subfloor, like under here, under where that register is, this, that, under here, that all need rehabilitated before flooring is put back on top. So we're gonna have to get to that stuff anyways. And then if we go up here, up the stairs, you can see here, this is our upstairs hallway, and the flooring here also, it's really cool, but also has a lot of damage. You can see a large crack right there, some wood separating over there, and then here there was a sink, a bathroom, toilet was right there. There was a bathtub right there, so that's all basically gone underneath of that white piece of material. This floor, though, a much higher percentage of it is still intact, especially from there up to about this point. These two pieces could be slid out and replaced to fix that. And then from here, that way, a lot of it's gonna need to be redone up to about where that white piece is right there. So beyond that point, the floor is again in pretty good condition. What we're gonna be able to do is take the flooring from downstairs. As you can see, like that front section in the hall is pretty good. A lot of it's pretty long boards. So we're gonna pull all of that up and use that to rehab this section. And then we're going to just redo this front section with new flooring. It'll be the same species, red oak, but for right now, the process is to go ahead and pull all of this material up and begin to try to reclaim what we can for upstairs. This is our friend Jonathan, who's helping us out today. We are getting started here removing the flooring, so it's exciting stuff to be pulling it up. All right, so Jonathan just discovered these water tubes were actually stapled right to the bottom of some flooring under here. And this subflooring right here is just totally shot. So we're gonna have to cut very carefully right along this line here. And we'll take it back to this part and over to here. and just remove this piece, and then we'll put a new piece of subflooring right here, and then this will all be back to healthy. And then over here, as we started to try to remove this section of pine flooring, we discovered that it actually continues under the floor into this totally trashed out room. So we're gonna just make a line right here for now with this tool. This is called a multi-tool. This one's made by Makita, but there's a bunch of different brands that do it. But this has a little blade here on the end, you see here, and that allows us to do very tight sideways cuts. So we're going to use that and cut that material across there. We'll actually probably use this also for this piece right here. Should be fun. We found some little obstacles. This is pretty typical though for this kind of a situation. No surprises, but definitely like little tweaks on the plan. So, all right, here we go. What were you just saying?
It's hard to say how long something will take.
And the reason why is this. We just removed some old flooring right here, and that's what's underneath. And as you can see here, this floor joist just ends. It's hanging here in the air. If I give a little, you can see it vibrate. As you can see, like this is in space. It's just ending over nothing. And this floor joist had been removed. So this whole section was just kind of floating in the air. And it was a major walkway at one point. So this doorway was added to the house after the fact, and the framing structure around it was just not treated right. So we need to shore this up. We need to remove this back to here. So this whole section is going to be much larger of a removal than you would have initially thought. That hopefully will transition across evenly to that floor over there.
When you sister one of those, how long does it have to be to work?
We'll have to put in a piece that's about this long back to here, and then reconnect it to that frame there. We got to figure out how we're going to get this flooring onto that joist over there. But I'm probably gonna have to remove about, looks like about 3/4 of an inch of whatever this is back, so that I can get onto this floor joist right here to make that all work out.
Welcome to the next level.
Now I'm like, okay, never mind.
Now you're like, what?
I don't want to talk on camera right now.
So now we've removed this door and gotten all that out of there and cleaned up along here. So now we can see our threshold right along there. And they clearly added some pine material to that, so we're gonna have to cut that back. And then these boards are gonna go to here and cut this back right along here. Along that, there's a floor joist. You see this row of nails, means there's a floor joist into there. So I'm patching that section right there. This one's ready to go. We just gotta get this ready, and then we'll go cut a couple pieces and get that going.
Hi.
Hi. So Jonathan joined us today, and I know this is confusing because this is a music channel, but also we're working on houses
How's
So-
the music?
You may remember, if you've seen some of our music stuff, that Jonathan was the co-writer on the majority of the songs on Reverberations. It's been great working with
Good
you
working
today.
with you.
You too, man. Have a good day.
See you soon.
Jonathan actually pulled all of this old oak flooring up from the front hall in our house. We were able to salvage most of it, and in here we basically worked till the bitter end. So see you, man. We got almost all of the flooring except for this last like 2.5 feet pulled up, and so we're gonna reclaim all of that and move it upstairs, which will be really cool. And then, as you saw in the video, we were able to get these pieces of subfloor in. Now, one of the problems is, I'm gonna shut this off. One of the challenges is that the subflooring is not the same thickness. So if you see, like right here, this lip, or here's a good example of it. So the flooring, some of it's just not set down all the way, but in general is thicker than this 3/4 inch subflooring. We'll run 2x4s right alongside the joist, just specifically under these spots to work as shims, so that when we relay new flooring in here, we don't have any issues with rising and falling. We'll probably take this piece right here and shim it up as well. And once we get that all kind of leveled out and taken care of, we'll install this subflooring permanently, get this all ready for laying a new floor in here. So that's it for today. Thanks for hanging out with us, and we hope you have enjoyed this part of the journey, and we'll see you real soon.